A first down carry for Barkley. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And some room to maneuver. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Throw right side is hauled in by the tight end Gonzalez. And he'll go down at the 28. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On second down, here's Barkley. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up a third down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Over the middle here to Brown. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. First red zone chance now for the Vikings. 1st and 10 at the 19. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make it second down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Blue 45, blue 45.
On second down, here's Mahomes. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Working from the gun, Mahomes. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Anthony Barr coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, here's Justin Vogel on to punt it away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Over the middle here to Rudolph. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 6 there on 1st. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
from the gun on third down, Mahomes. And Hill with it over the middle. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And that is going to be incomplete. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And as a result, possession switches hands. Now this offense ready to head back out there.
They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. They want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Mahomes to throw on second down. And this is incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target. And now it's third down.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard.
And he'll go down at the 28. They do get 9, but it leads to fourth down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Mahomes going to go on fourth down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Anthony Barr in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to third down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up fourth down. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. We'll come back to Tampa after this timeout. And Quigley now on to punt as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Mahomes now on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Mahomes will try again on second down. To Barkley on the check down. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They'll give him 8 on the play, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And this one is incomplete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. They bring their punter out there now, standing just outside his own goal line. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And taken right at the 35. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st down, Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
He rifles one that's in it. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's a give to Barkley. And a short gain down to about the 33. Ryan Kerrigan in on the tackle. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are. Figure out the things that they really want to accomplish and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down. Mahomes now on 1st down. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now here's Mahomes. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Out to kick is Janikowski. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Vikings pick up the football.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And this is caught at the 8. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Zach Ertz, as time expires in the first half. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Parkey adds the extra point. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard. To throw, it's Mahomes. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. It's the sackmaster, Justin Houston, who comes up with it. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Mahomes now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to let this one go deep, and it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Mahomes going to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill. And this is going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Anthony Barr got a real education at UCLA in playing not just his normal position of stand-up outside linebacker, but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of moves, take on bigger people. So he learned great leverage while he was there. That really helps him when he's trying to stop people running the ball.
Born in South Bend, Indiana. Thought about going back to go to Notre Dame, but you're right. Great career at UCLA and now a great career in the NFL. A very solid gain of 27. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Ace! Ace! Z!
Mahomes looks to throw on third down. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
So. There we go. Blue 45. Blue 45.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 20-yard touchdown. And his guys are able to strike for 6. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley looking for a crease. Can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Telvin Smith that time there to make the play. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. On second down, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Still going. A big play there for Minnesota. 47 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred. Still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And if the Vikings can take care of business on the extra point, they will have the lead. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. Out to kick is Janikowski. Tyreek Hill on the return. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And here now the offense heading back out there. They begin the drive with Williams. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Ray Lewis was dialed in for that tackle, as he usually is. And throughout his career, built a reputation as not just a leader and intimidating force at middle linebacker, but a guy who made other players better around him. The Ravens didn't allow a single 100-yard rusher in 51 straight games from 1998 to 2001 with him running the show.
That's quite a stat, and hey, it doesn't look like they're going to yield a 100-yard rusher in this game we're watching right now either. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go. Green 90. Green 90. Slow.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And Jeffrey's got it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. They go play action here on 1st down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And that one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Being chased out left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away but could not. Everson Griffin in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Hard throw, incomplete. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out and a 5-yard penalty. Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down? They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense will take over right at midfield. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. A handoff to Barkley. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Now here's whistles and another timeout, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. To throw is Mahomes. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. He'll look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 10. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
Back to throw. He dumps it off to Barkley. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line.